Hey guys, welcome to another rendition of The Deepest of Webs. Now, I know what you guys were wondering. Why are we in a weird basement with a whole bunch of pipes hanging around in the ceiling? It's because we're in the basement of my building and I have to do laundry because I have not one clean pair of socks left. I've also been working on a paper for like 6 hours. It's quiet down here, so I like to bring my laptop sometimes and get to work. So, I figure we dovetail, and I do my paper, and after I'm done with my paper, I fold my clothes, and you guys hang out with me for that part, and then we'll talk where we have to talk about what we have to talk about. How's that sound? Cool? Alright, so I'm just gonna get my laundry out of the dryer, and I'll be with you guys in just 1 second.
Fucking shit! How did you even get in my dryer? I just shit. Fuck.
A boy in the market for an apple. He'd been craving one all day. Happens upon a vendor sitting at his apple stand, boasting of the greatest apples to ever be sold. The freshest or your money back. The boy, very enthused, takes all of the coins out of his pocket, hands them to the vendor, grabs the freshest apple he can find, puts it in his pocket, and walks away. Upon his journey home, he takes the apple out, after feeling a hunger, takes a bite, and to his surprise, finds a worm inside. Infuriated, the boy runs back as fast as he can to the marketplace where he bought the apple. But in its place, where the stall once stood, is nothing but dirt, an empty lot. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because scams are everywhere, abundant even. You needn't only look. More than likely, you've seen websites set up this way. A home screen, a services rendered bar, pricing for said services, and contact information. The difference here is that this website is dedicated to foul play, ruining the lives or investigating or hacking the email of, according to Agento Services, people who deserve it. The website is fairly well constructed. Quite beautiful, really. Very elegant. And it is for this reason that I advise against using their services. Any website that claims that there are scammers out there, but they're the real deal, are more than likely scammers. I only say this because, for one to be open about ruining the life of another, a very illegal practice, and then having price quotes for said types of life ruining, well, it just screams sketchy, really. The Besa Mafia of Albanian descent. The claim here is that not only will they do something for money, i.e., kill a fool, or beat a man up, break into his car, hack his email, or leave flaming poop on his doorstep, but they actually enjoy it. And some colorful illustrations are put at the bottom of their website to entail that they mean business. Now, I want to make something clear. Any website within the deep web that claims that they can provide services like these, any one of which could be real, my suggestion to you is simply this: steer clear of it completely, because if history should tell, without prior connections, you're more than likely not going to get what you paid for. Rent-A-Hacker. This particular site is of great interest to me, for there has been a lot of talk around the deep webosphere, mainly on Tor channels and Reddit and 4chan and Galaxy 2, of people claiming that it's legit. Others claim that it's not. And it's impossible to know who to believe because you can't get in touch with anybody, at least not more than once, because everyone's anonymous. Funny how that works. In an entire realm of anonymous users, nobody can get a fucking thing done. We are now looking at the Blue Moon Group. I know we've been talking about scam artists, but these guys are the real deal. Terrifying, really. The Blue Moon Group is an international human trafficking ring that operates in over 18 countries. Their website can be found on the dark web if you look hard enough. But I do not recommend that you look for them at all. I'm simply speaking of them now, so that you can understand just exactly how dark the dark web can become. Also, why in an earlier episode I mentioned that it's not for everyone. Here's to the souls